Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Veteran West Indies fast bowler Kemar Roach says he's confident the Test team can perform better than the one-day international squad on their tour of Bangladesh. The Caribbean side was swept 3-0 in the 50-over format, having introduced 9 debutants over the 3 games. But Roach feels there is enough experience in the Test unit to spring a surprise in the 2 Test series, which starts on the evening of February 2nd, Caribbean time.
It is going to be a good series. I think that we can pull one out the hat here in this series in Bangladesh. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of planning. It's going to take a lot of smart cricket. But I think we have enough to get it done. So I'm confident in the guys going forward.
Well, Roach believes that the Windies' victory charge will depend heavily on the contribution of the bowlers.
Yeah, I think we have to do it in the bowling department. As you said, the wickets are conducive to spin, but I think we as fast bowlers have a role to play as well. We have to help out in some sense, and I'm sure that me, Shannon, and Alzari are all looking forward to that challenge, whoever plays. So it's all about going out there, putting our best foot forward, as I said, and lead. We're always under pressure to perform, so it's nothing new. So it's just about going there and leading, believing in your ability and just executing. So as I said, I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
The last time the West Indies were in Bangladesh, they were swept 2-0 in the Test series. That was a full-strength squad. 4 of the players from that series are in this squad. Craig Brathwaite, Shannon Gabriel, Jomel Warrican and Roach, who is on the 3rd tour of Bangladesh. Virasamy Permal is on his 2nd tour, having played in the 2012 series, which the Windies won 2-0. So Lance, George, is Roach being realistic in the assessment of the Windies' chances?
Realistic? I would think not. He is hopeful and he is saying the right things because he has to say that as a senior player in the team. He has to express some level of confidence going into the series. But the record and the track record of the West Indies in Bangladesh would suggest, as recently as the ODI series we just saw, that the West Indies will struggle in this series. The last time they played there with an on-paper stronger team than they have now, they lost 2-0 in the series. I think the 2nd test they lost by an innings. They lost very badly. The top batsmen in that series were Shimron Hetmar and Shane Dorich, neither of which are on the current tour. And Craig Brathwaite, who is a captain of this team and leading the batting charge, has very bad memories of that last series. In 4 innings, he scored 22 runs to average 5.5. So there's a lot of load on his shoulders. And it's very hard for me to believe, honestly, what Kemar Roach is saying. But I'm not blaming him for saying it because he has to project a confident narrative going into the series, but it's going to be very tough for them. I don't think they're good enough to beat Bangladesh.
George, we were unable to even battle the overs in the ODI. Of course, it's a different team, but there are still some players moving across to play tests. Is Roach making sense?
As Lance said, Roach is expressing confidence. There's a nuance perhaps to what Roach is saying that I think I've picked up on. If you notice what Kemar said, he said that where the bowling is concerned, himself and Shannon Gabriel to be specific, he is confident. Well, he says that the expectations on them are high. I think he's saying to us that he and Shannon Gabriel will do their job. He and Shannon Gabriel will do their job, and it is for the rest of the team, and perhaps more specifically, the batting unit, to support them, give them totals they can defend, and assist them in making producing the total team effort that will be needed to take down Bangladesh. So I hear Roach saying the obvious, because Roach and Gabriel together will look at the Bangladesh bowling lineup, will look at the Bangladesh batting lineup and believe that we can get in and among these batsmen. There's nobody there on the Bangladesh batting side that should have us quaking in our boots. We, Gabriel and myself, thinking of speaking with Roach's voice now, we can disrupt the batsmen, we can bowl them out for reasonable totals, but it is not on us. You heard him say that, we'll do our usual. So I take it, and I need to know if you agree with me.
Yes.
And it's not that he's throwing shade, he's saying what is true. The bowlers, the 2 senior bowlers, will do their job, but will they get the support to do what is necessary? And to say, by saying that, if we get the support, we'll win. That's what I hear him saying.
The problem, though, is that the fast bowlers based on the trajectory going into the series, are not expected to be the dominant force. The last time we toured Bangladesh, spinners on both sides dominated the bowling statistics. The leading wicket takers for the West Indies when they were in Bangladesh last time were Jamel Warrican and Devendra Bishu. So we know that Kemar Roach is experienced. We know that Shannon Gabriel can be potent on his best day. We know that Alzara Joseph is a solid fast bowler, but the conditions in Bangladesh are not likely to favor fast bowling, and the fast bowlers will have to do very, very well and apply themselves very, very strictly to the conditions to get success here, because the feeling is that it's the spinners that will do most of the damage.
But you know, I don't take that to be to detract from what Roach is saying, because I'm saying Roach would back himself and Shannon Gabriel among all the West Indies bowlers on tour to get the most wickets in a test match. I don't see Roach and Gabriel believing that, you know, I think the spinners in the squad are going to get more than us.
Yeah.
I don't see them thinking that. They think, and they have the right mindset, that as the senior bowlers in the team of whatever variety, they are the ones with the primary wicket-taking responsibility, and that if the West Indies are to be successful, they will have to do well, and that they're embracing that pressure, and it is for the rest of the squad to catch up. So I see Roach and Gabriel saying that we are going to be taking the bulk of the wickets that the West Indies get on this tour. And it is just for the spinners to finish up the rest. And more crucially, he's not throwing shade, he's saying the obvious. Roach is putting the pressure on the batsmen. He's saying to them, y'all have to do your job because we're going to do ours.
Exactly, and it starts from the top order. Craig and John Campbell, they have to start properly. Well, we have a lot of cricket and cricket discussions on the Home of Champions in the coming months. On Wednesday's show, we will discuss whether India's 2-1 win over host Australia deserves to be placed in the pantheon of the great Test series of all time. You can be a part of the discussion by sending your thoughts and questions via voice note or social media. We will ensure your voice is represented on the show. And if you enjoyed the performance of the India team in Australia, then you will love this. India at home against England, live on the Home of Champions. 4 tests, 5 T20s and 3 ODIs from February 4 to March 28. Also look out for the Abu Dhabi T10 League from January 28 to February 6. A collection of Windies stars such as Chris Gayle, Andre Russell, Sunil Narine, Dwayne Bravo and Nicholas Pooran will be on show. Oh my goodness, what a treat on your Home of Champions.